Hello everyone, Owenazuris here, and I am looking at a new Battle Royale type game from Tencent. This is called Ring of Elysium, Elysium, whatever that spells. And I just booted it up. I'm greeted by this daily check-in screen, as you can see. The game is free to play, so it does have some of these hooks where you have daily check-ins. I got 100 credits for that. And of course you can go and, well, there's my character. I can go to the vault here. Don't have anything, but I can purchase crates. And I am willing to bet eventually you will be able to purchase credits. I mean, I'm going to assume that it's a free-to-play game, and nice people of Tencent, I don't think are just going to offer that for free-to-play and make everything a permanent freebie. But it's still kind of in early access. So here we go. Let's see, purchase now. So it still looks like you can't actually buy credits in the game, which is kind of cool. And I'm playing on the North American server. So in this game by Tencent, I probably should mention I do own stock in Tencent, but it's like a share or two, so I'm not too heavily vested in this company where I'm going to be completely biased. The game plays a lot. It reminds me of PUBG, or PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, in a lot of things as far as weapon handling, weapon layout, the way you customize your character, as opposed to a game like Fortnite where you go and have predetermined skins. Got my weekly challenges here. It's the kind of stuff that PUBG's trying to do. You can see it's still trying to get players, trying to test out some features, because all you can do is player versus player now. Can't play with bots, which is kind of too bad because I get killed pretty easily in this game. So in this game, you are at I believe a ski resort on a nice vacation when, oh look, Ymir, or this really bad snowstorm, comes in. So y'all are all trying to get to the rescue helicopter. Unfortunately, helicopter can only hold 4 people, which means some people aren't going to be able to make it, and the way they solve this in the game is Battle Royale style. Grab some weapons, grab some loot, and try to take out the other players. I'm going to go ahead and hit play here. 2-player versus player. Start matchmaking. You can do solo, duo, or squad. I'm just going to do solo for right now. Got my third person view. Can also do a first person. Hit start matchmaking, and we will see another couple of differences between this and some of the other games on the market. Now, I'm not particularly good at games like this. I was doing pretty good in Fortnite earlier today, but unfortunately, this game and Fortnite are kind of different in a lot of ways. You can't build stuff in this game. This game, weapons feel a little more realistic and stuff, so hopefully switching between these games like this doesn't factor too poorly in my performance. We'll find out. Now, when we get to the screen, we're going to have 1 minute, waiting for other players, to first decide on a loadout. Because we're in a ski resort, I can have my snowboard with me, I can have some mountain climbing equipment, or I can have a glider. If I choose the glider, then I start the game with a pistol. If I choose the mountain climbing equipment, which takes up less space, I can actually fit a shotgun in my supplies. So a little bit of decision there. It hasn't made too big a difference in my gameplay. I did enjoy the snowboard. It's fun to kind of move around and do stuff on it, but it hasn't really made too big a difference. All right, now I'm going to do a climbing pack. Certain mountains here you can climb, and that way I start with a shotgun, just in case I start near other people. Other difference is, I guess because I'm on vacation, I'm not jumping out of a plane, so you kind of pick where you want to start the game. I can't click on any place where there is a blue square, because another player's already selected that, but it kind of gives you a indication of who all's around you. So I'm going to try to start down here in Scaldi City, kind of away from other people, so we can at least get our bearings. Or I'll start in Tiny Village. I've started there a bunch of times, so I'm kind of familiar with the area. Now, despite the fact I'm starting with a shotgun, I will probably find a better weapon pretty quick in the game. Okay, so I'm not starting with too many people around me, because weapons seem pretty abundant. I'm usually finding an assault rifle pretty quick. I say that, then watch me not find anything. Graphically, I think the game looks good, especially for a game of this style. Frame rate so far has been real smooth, which is a plus because recently on PUBG I've been encountering, I don't know, some lag. Got a bulletproof vest so you can see picking up stuff. The commands, they heavily borrowed from PUBG on this. Which kind of makes sense since Tencent is doing the mobile version of PUBG. And actually, the mobile version's almost like the best version of the game. Just my opinion, but... Reload, and just like PUBG, tap the mouse to bring up your sights, hold it to bring up kind of your zoom view here. Press tab and kind of get a breakdown of the weapons if you're not familiar with these weapons like me. Alright. Let's keep on going. So already you can see some people fighting. You can see in the top left corner it's sunny outside, 5 degrees Celsius. If I hit the map, when it says Ymir spreads, that is going to spread across the map, so it's slowly going to make portions of the map uninhabitable. And I want to be out of that area because the temperature will start dropping, and that's never a good thing. Let's see if there's some stuff in these other houses. I have got a couple of kills recently in this game, but the last time I got a kill, the other person killed me too. Grenade, first aid kit, sweet. And just like PUBG, you can drag and create, fix up your weapons. Not a huge fan of that, but it's something. Remington, 12 gauge bullets. Oop, I hear some shots being fired. There are vehicles in the game. Of course, it is kind of snowy outside, so I haven't figured out if it's because of the ice they don't control that well, or it also could be my bad driving skills. Yeah, I don't like opening. See if I see anybody. Nope. Bandage. I have found diary entries, so it does seem like there's going to be some lore in this game. Well, I didn't want to do that. So temperature is dropping. So you can see I am in an area where the temperature is dropping and I need to evacuate. Post haste. 44 players currently in the game. You can see on top right. So far I've been enjoying this game. Liking it maybe more than PUBG. I do like the wintry aesthetic. Now of course there's only one map, but it's still kind of beta, kind of early access. I'm not sure what they are calling it, but they're kind of just seem to be testing some stuff before they allow people to start spending money on it. And if they currently are allowing people to spend money on it, then they've done a poor job of showing that because I haven't figured out any way to spend money on it. So yeah, a lot of people will compare us to PUBG. It is free to play. PUBG does still cost money. I think PUBG should someday switch to a free to play model, but that's me. Of course, I was being quiet so I could hear if anyone was around. Air supply drop has arrived. Okay, so it's up to, or it's down to minus 6 degrees Celsius. So far, it's not really affecting me too much. Now, if I had a snowboard, I could, of course, snowboard across this area, but I don't have a snowboard. So you won't be seeing me snowboard across here. I guess next game we'll play with a snowboard. I'll play a couple of these games, depending on how these games go. I'm being quiet right now, trying to hear the stuff around me. Whoa, that's a monster truck and someone in it. Okay, it does do stuff like that too, where it looks like there's somebody in it. But I think that's like no one is around, so a car kind of just spawned in the area. Or else there's someone in it and they are very... No? Wow. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Never had a monster truck like this before. And this handles a lot better than the cars I've been trying to drive through the snow, so that's good. So I'm in a safe area now. Alright. And as I said, you're trying to board a helicopter at the end of the game. Once the area has diminished enough, helicopter will appear. Cool thing is, as I said, 4 people can board it, so you can actually have 4 winners in the game. And I've never actually made it that far, but from what I've seen with other people, a lot of times people don't really go for that. They're still kind of in the old mindset of Battle Royale means 1 winner. Which, nothing wrong with that. But you can have multiple winners, guys. It's okay. Oh. My red dot. Smoke grenades. Smoke grenades look good in this. Whoa. Oh, I hear. I'll lay down here. Okay. Hoping they can't figure out where that was coming from. So we know there's a guy in the house here. I've never actually been in the Ymir when it occurs. I'm right outside it. Okay, that guy's going to have to evacuate. But I'm going right in it. I think that's a smoke grenade. I hit the wrong button. So I was hoping to kind of have some smoke cover. Since that guy, oh, he's on the roof. Whoops. Alright guys, okay, he's got a better bearing on me. I better make a run for it. Okay, Ymir's arrived. I need to evacuate immediately. Okay, I'm out of it. Yeah, you better come on out too, boy. you go. Darn it. Oh well. I only did 4 damage to him. Darn it. Oh no. Damage dealt 21. Okay. I don't feel as bad about that. I did earn 89 credits. Lasted 24 out of 57. Okay. Survived 10 minutes, so we'll do another game. Let's see if we can get a snowboard in. Do a little bit of snowboarding. You know, life or death situation, extreme cold, body temperature's dropping. Snowboarding sounds like a good remedy. Or something that'll certainly kill me. One of the two. And the crates also increase in cost. So if I bought this one, the next one costs $1,200. So usually I just buy one a week. And let's start some matchmaking. Play another game. And then we'll put up. Maybe play again at some point in the future. Maybe when it's a full official release, they start charging money. That sounds good. Dean code. I don't have any codes. September 24th. What day is today? It is 24. So I'm in line to, if I check in every day this week, I'll get a free crate. Maybe get some cool costumes. I don't know why I'm being quiet here. Let's see. Elysium. Ring of Elysium. Pronunciation doesn't count. And we're waiting for some players. Hopefully some people pick it up. It is a popular game. People like battle royales. People like free games. And Tencent, it's a pretty big company. So, okay, let's use a skiing pack. Let's go back to our tiny village here. And let's wait. Center of the map, Seagull Castle usually sees a lot of activity. I'm trying to think where else you see a lot of activity. Sometimes on the lake. Scaldy City, sometimes you get some activity, sometimes you don't. Tiny Village, for some reason, seems to me to be a pretty good place to start. Even though you're on the edge of the map, so you're almost always going to have to move or move within the next wave, because you're right, usually goes straight through the middle somehow. So you usually have to move, so you can't hold up there forever, or I haven't encountered a game where I could. But there's usually not a lot of people who start up here, and you can usually get some pretty good materials to start the game with. And then as long as you find a vehicle, you should be gold. As long as you're willing to leave before... I don't know, my issue in these games is I usually find a place, kind of hold up there, and then start messing with the people around me, and they are better than me usually. And oh, there's a truck there. Perfect. So... looks like we got a lot of fun things here. I'm just pounding on the... Okay, so we got that. What's the T button do? Oh, that's my snowboard. Okay. 9mm. And okay, the Graza seems... Master Blasters got eliminated. Got another helmet. A lot of helmets here. Do I want that? No. Where'd that other gun? Yeah, there we go. My bad. And if I hit T, get my snowboard out here. know if you can do tricks on it. But I think... Okay, let me put it away. Alright, let's go up this big hill. Okay, that was kind of epic fail there. Okay, get off your board. Let's try to see if you could do tricks. About 100% on that. And that's a little bit of a trick. Oh, there we go. Whoa! Okay, don't hurt yourself. Alright, Ymir's coming. Oh, I'm gonna need to run. Let's just run back up here, get that vehicle. So yeah, it looks like you can do a few little tricks. I don't know if you get any benefit. Well, I can already tell you, you probably don't get any benefit from it, but yeah, maybe you're the type of person who likes to stream. It kind of impress the people watching you. Never hurts. People be like, hey, that guy knows how to do some tricks. Your actual results may vary, so don't quote me on that. Page from a diary. Today Eugene gave me a fish he carved. A fish he carved? So happy I should give him something too, and tell him we should get married when we're older. He will work Father's sawmill, and I'll bring him food every day. That evening Father came from outside and looked grim. He didn't say much at supper, and when he finished eating, he took Mother to the other room and whispered something to her. Is there really something I'm not allowed to know? Yeah, Lisa, you don't get to know everything. Jeez. Lisa is... I don't know. She needs to learn to butt out of other people's business. You know, people carving people fishies. Superior helmet. You don't have to be involved in everyone's business. That's an important life lesson. Triangular foregrip. Okay, I can't put it in anything. Okay, I should probably get in my new monster truck. And try to check in here. Bulletproof vest. Okay, here we go. Not so much for tricks, but this definitely handles well on this terrain. In groups, you can have up to 4 people in this vehicle. And it seems to take damage pretty well. Well, that's too bad. Now, the next question is, can I use bandages in the car? No, I cannot. Someone's... I'm hearing all sorts of people fighting. I'm jealous. I want to be in on all this. It's probably a horrible idea, but obviously vacationing in a place where you have apocalyptic snowstorms all of a sudden and guns all over the place wasn't a great idea either, so you know what? I'm not really going to blame my character too much. How far away am I? Okay, I'm not too far from the border, so I can kind of look around for other people. What is all this? The gas stations explode? Guess not. Okay, I like that. Okay, some of this brush I'm thinking looks like people. Maybe getting a little paranoid. Winter does that to you. Air supply drop. Oh, shoot. Alright. Now let's try to figure out who the hell is shooting at me. Not quite as armored as I thought. Very unfriendly. Oh, shoot. I'm down to 1 hit point. Okay, I cannot afford any big falls or spills here. Perfect. I hear somebody else. Ah, crap. Where were they? Okay, well, I can see where they are now, but... Well, well played, well played. Let's let it load here. I almost have enough to buy a crate, but not quite. Do I want to get enough and end it on the crate? Yeah, we'll play one more game. One more. And I'm going to drop in some place where I will probably not have a chance. I'll drop in some high traffic area, but that should at least get me 9 credits, as they're called in the game. And then after that, we should be good. We'll end on a mysterious crate drop. Really, the crates don't have too many unique or nothing outlandish like kind of PUBG, Fortnite have these days. It's pretty standard stuff that you'd see people wearing around a ski resort. So I'm sure in the future they'll start having some crazy drops. You can kind of look at PUBG on the mobile phone and see kind of where they might go with that. They've had like Western costumes and stuff like that. Let's wait for another game to start. Now watch me do real well. And I don't have much longer to film before time to retire for the night. I'm filming this at night. Okay, so let's go to this Seagull Castle. And I'll take the climbing pack. Starting off this close to people, I at least want a shotgun. Oh look, now no one's starting in Seagull Castle. Okay, here we go. I should start off places like this more often. That's how you get good at these games. It's not by staying back and trying not to engage people. I was kind of doing that today when I was playing Fortnite, and actually after a few games I saw an improvement in my abilities in Fortnite. I still don't like building stuff much, so I kind of have that hang up to get over. But I was doing pretty good today just using other people's stuff they built when they left it behind, and I did do some building. I had like one game, the game I came in like 7th or 8th, And in that game, I actually did do some building, but I'm playing on the Xbox One, so I'm not super used to the controls for building. Okay, so I need to get my shotgun out right away, and try to survive. Okay. The weird thing about this game is when you first start, there's like a little delay. Okay, I don't need promotional materials. I'm wondering if other people use this tactic of bringing a shotgun to this area. I bet they do. Darn it, they got me. Damage dealt. I dealt 84, so I almost got them. Just that first shot, I wasn't really ready for it. If I'd hit with that, I think I would have killed them before he could have killed me. But we'll end the game on opening a crate. People like loot drops. People like crate drops. Depending on what country you live in, some countries are kind of anti-crate drops now. Reward, go ahead and purchase this. And I received a red crate. Okay. So what could possibly be in a red crate? Oh, wow. All sorts of things. Let's open, and I have a black button down. Well, isn't that snazzy? So let's see. Okay. Well, I mean, you actually have to take off your things. So I have that or that. Cool. So you really don't get to see this. I'm not really sure what the tops are. I mean, I guess I could take that off, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, camo jacket. That's pretty cool. I don't remember that being there. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you can be updated whenever I update the channel. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Check out this game. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.